Hey, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome. How long do we wait until Matt joins us?
Hello. Hello. Hi.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning stretch. We're up here in our little podcast room, special video room. What do you call this room? What do we call this room?
Multimedia room, perhaps?
Ooh, fancy. Tricia Sloma, along with Kyrstyn Glover, and Matt Engelbrecht joining us this morning for the morning stretch. Kyrstyn, if people wonder who you are, do people ask you now, are you that girl in the...
What, like out in public?
Yeah.
Well, I'd have to leave
Wait.
You'd have to be in public.
Easier question first. Do you go out in public?
Not really.
Start there.
I leave here and I go home. That's it.
Hey,
Unless
it's
I need
funny.
groceries.
I say that jokingly, but most of us, we don't go out in public all that much when you actually sit down and think about it.
Oh, it's so
There's
true.
no time.
No one
and
has
it's
time.
cold. I don't
It's
want to go
cold.
outside.
It is cold. And Matt, it's
Right.
about to get snowy too.
That's right. First alert weather day has been issued for your Wednesday. So I got the 10-day on there just to kind of give you a sense of where we're going. And then we'll jump over to that hour by hour. I think the more pertinent information is when the snow will come. Wednesday, it's mainly the afternoon, early evening hours. And then we're also eyeing Saturday and Sunday. I think Saturday is another day that we're going to be first alerting you to. I'm taking this one storm at a time. Just because when it comes to forecasting and data in general, I tend to do a little bit better when you get on the other side of some of these bigger storms. So we'll start with Wednesday. There's Wednesday at 1 p.m., temperatures in the 20s. So cold enough for this to be all snow, and it's going to stick. We're expecting about 4 to 8 inches of snowfall. Ellis and I were just talking about in the First Alert Weather Center, and she noticed it last night, and then the trend started to continue this morning. So we've increased the snowfall totals just a bit. It's kind of like when it's really cold, a degree difference isn't going to make that big of a difference, and an inch or two here and there is going to be about the same the way we're looking with the storm.
Okay.
What do you want to know? Anything else?
No, and I think you talked about this yesterday, the consistency of the snow.
Yeah.
You called it heart attack snow, is that right?
Yeah. Gary was mentioning that. Our news director, he was saying what's the makeup of the snow, and what he was getting at is that this is going to be moisture rich.
Yeah.
So it's going to be heavier. It's going to be packable. So even 3 to 4 inches of snowfall with the kind of moisture content in the little snowflakes is going to make you work harder to move. So it's the equivalent of 7 or 8 inches of very dry snow. It's that kind of trade-off with where we're going with the snow.
Yuck. I mean, I shouldn't say yuck, because we're going to be able to build a snowman. You might even get a good snowball fight going with this one. But yeah, it has some work involved with it.
The timing's not great. I don't know if we're looking at 6 to 8 inches of snowfall, what time is best for it to come down? Either way, a commute is going to be impacted. And this one falls right during the evening commute. And we're going to follow this with possibly road impacts early Thursday morning.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad we talked about heart attack snow. It is Heart Month. And we know that this is something that is on the minds of a lot of people. And we aired a story this morning, and Kyrstyn, I think it's really awesome because we wanted to make sure this person was who we thought it was. But the story came to us from Indianapolis, and it's about a young man who just a couple of years ago suffered an event at work in Indianapolis. WTHR provided this story. He's only 29 years old. His name is Darren Stilson, but it was after the show that we reached out. His mom said, hey, he's a local guy. This kid lives in Topeka, grew up in Topeka, I should say, now lives in Indianapolis. But he was a 2012 grad of Westview High School. But this young man is very lucky to be alive, isn't he, Kyrstyn?
Yeah, I guess he was going into work on a day he would normally be at home. He works from home typically. So it just so happened to be at the right place, the right time kind of thing. Like, his coworkers jumped into action and they used the AED device, and now he's here today. So
wow. And when people say, how does a 29-year-old fall and collapse like that into cardiac arrest, they never really figured out why, did they?
No, they did not. And, it must be frustrating to go through something like that and not have the answers. But Darren now wears a heart monitor, but you want answers. You do, but now you just need to take everything as it comes kind of thing and just, live life as healthy as you can, and that's all you can do.
And promote AED safety. It's something he was already doing. And Matt, that's something what we learned in the story this morning. We're like, this kid, and this is a picture, they make these presentations throughout school associations because the name of the company he works for is National Federation of State High School Associations. Their office is in downtown Indy. Some of what they do, some of the good work that this association does, is they help promote heart health monitors, these type of equipment, the AED equipment that you see right here, gets installed in area high schools. So he was already doing this, and it's that very device that saved his life.
Yeah, and we've actually had a program here when we were learning CPR. We were offered the opportunity to learn CPR and to get certified. Along with that training was how to use an AED. And when we were listening to the interview, I don't know if we have the sound, the gentleman that put the AED on the gentleman described how you don't need a lot of training. You just need to listen. And I think it is really important.
Follow the instructions.
They've made these devices so easy that you don't need official training to save somebody's life. It's a matter of knowing where it is located more so than how to use it. Because the AED, it'll tell you how to go through the steps, what you need to do. But you can't go through those steps if you don't know where it's located. So the first thing I did was find, okay, R2 are right there and right there. If something like this happens, we know exactly where to find one of those devices.
Okay, here's a goal that I have. I talked to his mom this morning. She is just so proud of him and his work there with his association that he works with. So happy that the coworkers were able to spring into action. But she said she is going to start a campaign, and it's Show Us Your AED.
Good.
Put it out there to companies and all her Facebook
That's
friends.
fantastic.
If you can find your AED at work, take a picture of it, post it on her Facebook page.
Yep.
And I think that's really sweet. And I think it's really good to know. So maybe that's going to encourage people to go around their business and then find out. Maybe they don't have
Maybe
one.
they don't have it.
And then you can talk to your management and get one of these devices that could save a life. My goal is to get him on the morning stretch this week.
Good.
So we will try to effort a live interview with Darren sometime this week. So that's my goal.
That's Darren in the green right there.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, young guy. He's only 31 years old now.
Yeah.
But has become a bit of an expert in this very topic. So pretty awesome. What a guy. Darren Stilson, originally from Topeka. So we have that connection because Topeka, I believe, Kosciuszko County, right on the county line with, I believe, Fulton County.
Not Kansas.
Real close. Nope.
Not Kansas.
Nope.
Right here.
But our thanks to his mom. She reached out, and of course Darren as well, and THR. WTHR providing us with that story. Valentine's Day is coming up, guys. Are you ready?
No.
I think so. Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready. Mm-hmm.
You know, my husband's birthday is so close to it. We kind of tend to, I get him those M&Ms that I always love to get him, and then it's anything else tucked in, and it's all kind of together. His birthday's the 18th, so we kind of mash it all together.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Yeah, well, it's like if you have a birthday near Christmas,
Yeah.
you're just kind of putting it all, well, that's also your birthday gift. Oh, thanks for the candy hearts. That's really, really nice. It's a good gesture. Yeah, if he is happy, if he's okay with bringing those two together, those occasions, that's great.
Sure, but if you don't have someone that you really care about, and there's somebody that you have an ex that maybe you just kind of want to get back to them.
Can I stop your train of thought on this one? And just that graphic, it was bugging me all morning long.
What?
Just a shot of animal butts.
Animal butts?
Just like you don't even know where the story's going, but on your screen, animal butts.
Why not?
Yep.
Well, we're seeing some ideas here. And Kyrstyn, you were laughing all morning long about this, weren't you?
No, because I came across it and I was like, wait, what?
What?
Yeah.
Who would do that? It's never crossed my mind to do that. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's a way to do it.
Okay, so what are they doing? Let's get into the specifics.
They're the animal butts.
Yep, there they are.
Oh, I see.
You're not looking at your screen.
Do some good.
They're on there.
So you pay certain zoos, Fort Worth Zoo in Texas, they will do a $10 donation and they'll dedicate a pound of poop.
Good.
Pound of poop.
To the crappy person in your life.
Mm-hmm,
And then they'll take that poop and they'll then turn it into compost. And then you'll get a letter from that Do Good project.
Okay.
And then the San Antonio Zoo in Texas, they'll name a cockroach, rodent, or vegetable after your ex and feed it to a zoo animal.
Oh, nice.
And then the Wildcat Ridge Sanctuary in Oregon, this one's probably my favorite. I think it's really cool. They're holding a fundraiser called My Bloody Valentine, and you have to do a $50 donation, and they'll feed an, quote, ex's heart to a wildcat. So I'm guessing that's, obviously a wild animal's heart. But
Okay.
yeah, I thought it was very interesting.
Animal butts.
Well, I am trying to type in our local Humane Society is doing this very thing. Humane Society of St. Joseph County. I'm trying to get this in.
In front of me, I got the screen of Tricia trying to get this. I know it is difficult.
There. Nope.
I don't
didn't
think
do it.
that is gonna
That's
work.
not the right search bar. Anyway, folks, you can actually do this through our local Humane Society
Well, you got
for
Texas,
a $10 donation.
You got Oregon, but right here in
Right.
Michiana,
Right.
we're doing it too.
Right. So I have our, it's not letting me do this at all. Can't find it. How do you move do you want to help me move the browser?
Sure.
How do you do the browser here? So what's really cool here is the St. Joseph County Humane Society does this. They did this last year. It was really a lot of fun. They're doing like for a $10 donation, they will let you put your ex's name on a flag. And then,
That's cool.
Yeah. And then when the animal goes out to, do its business first thing in the morning, they will absolutely put that little stake in there and it'll have your ex's name in that pile of poop.
Yeah.
And then they take a picture of it and I believe they post it on their Facebook page. So what would you feel like if you saw your name? You're just going to hope there's a whole lot of Matts out there. Right? What if they saw Matt?
I would think to myself, what did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this?
Yeah.
But yes, there are probably a number of different Matts out there that might have done something to deserve that. And I do like this angle of Valentine's Day. It was always about the love and really a day for somebody else and expressing your love. And now we're starting the last 5-10 years kind of getting this trend of doing the exact opposite of kind of pulling. Well, what about the other side of it? What about those hearts that have been broken, and what can we do in that regard? And so it's been interesting, these different creative ways to show that if your heart has been broken, ways that you can express that in and around Valentine's Day.
And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have that ready for you tomorrow on the morning stretch.
Can we show the animal butts again?
No? Well,
Come on.
maybe.
You got it right there. There it is.
Meow, meow, meow,
Yep.
meow, meow, meow,
There's the
meow.
animal butts. Mm-hmm. So what were you trying to do? You're trying to pull up the Humane Society
Okay, so
story?
what I can, with the click of a button
Okay.
and a few typing, keys
Yep.
that I push, I can absolutely go to the Humane Society's website and then you click on Valentine and you can actually sign your ex's name up and then they'll assign it to the pile of poo
Gotcha.
and all of that. And it's on their website. And I just saw it at my desk. Do you think I can do it up here? No. Sorry.
No. But I would like those that do have a sense of technology and being able to grab audio. If somebody could out there grab Tricia saying pile of poo and just kind of put it into like a technical
We need a
pile of
fan
poo,
cam of
pile of
Tricia.
poo, pile of poo, pile of poo. That would be really, really, really nice. Thank you.
Hey, I just wanted to point out Kimberly on our live.
Is your mic on?
Yeah. Most certainly is.
There
She
you
just didn't have it turned to her mouth.
Whoa.
There we
It was
go.
over there.
Whoa.
Miss Kimberly, she said it was snowing in Michigan City right
Yes.
now.
Yeah. You want to see that?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's bring it up.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and pull up the website for the Humane Society right
Oh,
now.
stop it. If you can do it, why did you let me be tortured over here?
Oh, I'm just kidding.
You can't do it. Can you do it?
There we go. No, the lag time is all.
You're right. That's funny
What?
that you can't get it. Mr. Technology here.
I never said Mr. Technology. That's my dad's name. Okay, there it is. Boink.
There!
So yeah, there's some
Wow,
light
so we
snow
do
coming
have
through.
some snow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You
Yep.
did say look for that today, but mostly
Yeah.
just cloudy.
And it's tough because you don't want to message this as the event. The event's tomorrow.
Yeah.
So this is some light snow coming through. I don't expect any major impacts, but again, that main event is going to be on Wednesday.
And the other part of this is some of this is just on radar and it's not actually hitting the ground from what you've said in the past, right?
Let's see. Live cam. We'll go ahead and use our eyes. That's our eagle. That's
That's
the
our
hawk
eagle
cam.
nest. They
The-
have it
the hawk
ready
cam.
again.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, so there's no real snow hitting anything right now.
Not there. Let me try another one.
We have a Michigan City one, right?
We do.
Okay.
Can
Yeah.
we get it?
There's DTSB.
Lovely.
Okay. Tell me what you see there.
Okay, so he's showing off right now, folks. This is Matt Engelbrecht
Wow.
going through all of his little keyboard, with the stroke of a key, he can get to everywhere he needs to go. Look at that. Wow.
Straight from the blue chip.
Now, can you find a humane society as well?
Um,
Can you do that for me?
No, I can't.
I'll get it.
Can I?
I'll get it.
No,
Tomorrow
I
morning
can't.
on the morning
That's
stretch, we're going to have hopefully an interview with Darren and hopefully all that information about the Humane Society.
Yes.
Yes.
We
Can
got
we
that
can we
coming.
do one thing I wanted to mention?
What?
Jack and Alyssa on
Yes.
Saturday at Science Alive did a great job.
They did,
Fantastic
yes.
job. It's a huge event at the library. A number of people tune out to kind of bring science to the community.
You've done this before. You've done this in the past. It was their turn to do it
Yes.
this year, but it is really well attended too, isn't
Exactly. Yeah, and only a few get a stage show to present, and they were one of the few, and they did a fantastic job with the experience. You never know, being on this other side, when it comes to experiments, it's not like a magician where you know the start and the finish as you're a magician. When you're doing experiments, you never quite know if it's gonna
it? Right.
work, and then when it does, everybody is just pleased. So they did a fantastic job. Couldn't say enough
And
good things.
nobody got hurt.
No, they did. So funny you should say that. Jack fell off the stage, tumbled,
Are you
broke his
serious?
No, he just gave out some ugly ties,
Oh,
which was great.
is that objective or a fact?
That was a
It's
fact.
a
He
fact.
wore them
Okay.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then
It's a
on
fact.
Saturday, as kind of a quiz, if they got a question right, then he gave them the ugly tie that he wore earlier in the week.
Can you imagine a kid getting a tie? They're like,
Wait. It's something. I like it. I think it's great because
Actually,
anytime they look at that tie going
they're going to
forward,
think of Jack Van Meter.
they're going to think of Jack. They're going to think of science. They're going to think of, oh, I remember that day when I did this.
I love it.
It's fantastic. They'll never wear it because it is an ugly tie. All three of them were just atrocious. Had elephants on it.
Maybe they'll wear it to their first science fair.
Oh, they
We can do
should.
better
And
than
say,
that.
you know what? That's exactly what needs to happen.
I'll buy him a new tie, a better tie, if they're going to use that.
All right, that's it. That's all our time for today's morning stretch. So glad you could join us, everyone. Remember, we're going to have our act together for tomorrow, so tune in. We promise. Have a great day.
Oh, I got the website up.
No, you don't.
Oh, we got to go.
Gotta go.
Gotta go. Sorry.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.